What's going on, guys? How you doing out there? How you living? How you loving? You taking care of yourself? You doing good? You doing well? I'm nervous about this shirt. I love my Gamma Bomb shirt, but there is some green shit right here. And as you know, I use a green screen, so we'll see how this all plays out. Rex Weathers, longtime hanger-outer, such as Paul, the wonderful Paul he had a request for Raven. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I know Mind of a Minnow, and I know a few of the Raven tracks. I saw Raven open for Wasp. I think it was Wasp and Slayer, and Raven opened the show up. And they're okay. I mean, I haven't invested a lot of time and effort into Raven, but he wanted to hear Wiped Out. And this is a song I definitely have not heard. And Rex, you know, they have this Wiped Out album, but then they have Rock Till You Drop's Wiped Out. So I'm doing the Rock Till You Drop album, Wiped Out. Is that 1981? That's off the first one. See, the second album says Wiped Out, bonus track edition, 1982. And which is the album that I know more than anything? Stay Hard. That's the one that I think I've heard more than anything else. But let's backtrack. Like Michael J. Jackson, let's moonwalk back and learn a little bit about Raven. Then we're going to get into Wiped Out. Raven, they got 44,876 monthly listeners. Relatively small, British heavy metal. Been around forever. Been around all the way through the 80s. Releasing albums, rocking out. Three-piece band, right? I remember the drummer used to wear the football helmet with the makeup on. I don't know if that was just for a short period or if it was the mainstay to it, or I can't really remember. I did not invest much time into Raven, and I feel like maybe I should, so I'd like some comments below on albums. Front to back, put this album on, listen to it all the way, you're welcome. That kind of a situation. Number one track, Mind of a Minnow. That's got 948,082 listens. On and On. I think I've heard that one. 333,214 listens. Number 3 is Seek and Destroy. I don't think that's their version of a song called Seek and Destroy, right? Comments below. Number 4 is All for One. That's got 67,000 plays. Don't Need Your Money has 87,000 plays in their number 5. Let's just go through some albums really quickly. They started all the way back in 1981 with the album we're doing today, Rock Till You Drop. You can see that right there. And then they had Wiped Out, 1982. They have All for One, 1983. Live at the Inferno, 1984. Stay Hard, 1985. The Pack is Back. That's the one I remember with the football guy. 1986. I think I had that poster, if I remember right. Or a friend of mine had that poster. I can't remember. Life's a Bitch, 1987. Architect of Fear in 1991, so there's a big gap there. Then another gap, All Systems Go in 2002. Walk the Fire, another big gap, 2010. And another 5-year gap, Extermination, 2015. And looks like they've got something going on. A latest release in 2019 called Back to the Past, produced by High Self. I don't know what that means. It looks like it's just one track called Back to the Past. So maybe they're going to be releasing a new album in 2019. Who knows? Let's look at related artists. Then we're going to check out a bit of the bio and go for it. Tokyo Blade. Night of the Blade. That's the only song I know. Is it called Night of the Blade? Yeah. It's the only song I know from Tokyo Blade. I should probably do some on here. Grim Reaper, fantastic, love them. Tigers of Pantang, that new album, I've said it once, I'll say it again, kick some ass. That new Tigers of Pantang, I don't know much about Tigers of Pantang even in the past, but I'll tell you this new album, front to back, is a banger. Picture, I've never heard of them, but they've come up before. Avenger. The Mighty Diamond Head, we did them just recently, which may have been a recent, I vaguely remember Rex putting in a comment down there in the Diamond Head video that we did, that he saw him. Or was that Paul O, or someone was talking about seeing Raven and Diamond Head. My God, my brains are fried. Blitzkrieg, Angel Witch, Anvil, Praying Mantis, Witchfind, Armored Saint. Armored Saint keeps popping up all the time in this stuff. It's so weird. Bit of the bio, we go for it. Here we go. An early and influential band in the new wave of British heavy metal movement, Raven are a group whose lean, tough sound helped anticipate the rise of thrash metal. Though they prefer to describe their energetic and physical sound as athletic rock, inspired in part by their habit of wearing sports gear on stage. That explains a lot. That explains a lot right there. Emerging in the late 1970s, Raven played with the raw energy and reckless power that epitomized the new wave of British heavy metal, and rode the crest of that movement with their 1981 album Rock Til You Drop, which is still considered a classic of the genre. The band struggled to adapt to the 80s pop metal scene and eventually returned to the no-frills, high-energy denim and leather sound that first won them favor. Despite experiencing injuries, lineup changes, and shifting popular music tastes, the group endured well into the next century, issuing their 13th studio LP, Extermination, in 2015, maintaining their reputation as a dynamic and vital live act. Raven were formed in Newcastle, England in 1974. So there you have it. Let's get wiped out. What do you say? Rex, what do you say? Let's do this. Wiped Out from the, well, they say it's the classic album to enjoy. So, without further ado, a little bit of Mother's Milk, a little bit off the teat, as they say, and we'll get this party started. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, nice and raw. That's a band recording in the same room together. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the guy had a head mic on him. Does he play bass? I like it. Oh, right on with the note. Was the singer, the bass, and vocal? Put it in the comments below. I love it when you can hear bass. Yeah! Ooh. This is a rocker. This is a raw meat and potatoes. I think I'll go back and listen to this whole album. There are 4 guys in the band? Yeah, I like it. Yep, fantastic. Raven. So there you have it. Yep, I like it. Well done. Rex, what's this? Crazy World. That's the last track on that album. Yeah, put it in the comments below. Tell me what you thought of that. Like, comment, subscribe, be my friend. Check out all my links. Loving you so much. Bye-bye.